and thank you for joining us. I'm Minister Billy Burton, and welcome to Sunday School Insights. This audio teaching series is an evangelistic tool brought to you by Inspirational Minutes Ministries International, Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, and Ministry Outpost. We hope and pray that these lessons will reach those who, for whatever the reason, either can't or won't come to a Bible study, a Sunday school class, or a traditional church service. Subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and then follow us on Facebook, where you can read your Bible lessons faithfully each week. Our Facebook link is conveniently posted below. Our background music, Worlds Away, is provided by the artistic genius of J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. Again, we thank you for joining us, and Sunday School Insights begins now. This week's lesson is entitled Prophecy of Jesus' Birth. Our scriptures are found in the book of Luke, chapter 1, verses 26 through 38. In current times, many claim to believe in angels, but how many have actually seen one, knew it was an angel, gathered their emotions, and then had a conversation with one? We now travel back to 6 or 7 years before the birth of Jesus, where a virgin girl named Mary is being approached unannounced by a high-ranking angel. This is not normal. Mary had no clue that Gabriel was coming. She wasn't a priest. She wasn't in a temple at the time of the encounter. Obviously not in the Holy of Holies. And she wasn't even in Jerusalem. At this time in history, all of these requirements are what religious man would expect to be in place before an angel would make an appearance on God's behalf. Yet, here was Gabriel, live and in person, talking to a girl in a village far from the supposed required setting. This is a strong reminder for all of us that God will work out His plan any way that He chooses. It's trendy in our day and age to talk about angels, and I don't know how common it was in Mary's youth to speak of angels, but we do know that when they did appear, it was usually to a priest performing his duties in private, and even he didn't look forward to that kind of visit. Proof is that the first words that were heard recorded during an angelic visit were, "Don't be afraid." I can only imagine how shaken up and caught off guard Mary was. I also don't know how long the angel's visit was. You see, we read about it quickly. But for Mary, it probably seemed like it took forever. Gabriel had already visited her uncle, Zacharias, in the most holy place in Jerusalem, in the temple. And by the way, this is not something that Zacharias would have sent word to Mary about. So she knew nothing about Gabriel's visit to him. Not that it would have made much difference anyway. Mary would now be told that she had found grace with God and was highly favored. We can be pretty sure that the angel didn't run all of his sentences together in an effort to hurry up and get the message out so that he could turn to Mary and say, "See ya," before he flew off. This was too important for that. Most likely, he paused between each expression of God's declaration, giving Mary time to breathe and process what her heart was hearing. After all, God is compassionate. Ultimately, Gabriel gave this engaged virgin details about her life and future that she hadn't planned for, telling her that without even being with a man, she would have a child. It would be a son, and that she was to name him Jesus. We ask that you follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come back and join us here again next week, God willing, for another lesson of Sunday School Insights. Our background music, You in My Mind, was composed and performed by J Man at www.ourmusicbox.com. God bless you.